Okay, so today we're going to get started looking at one particular online database that is really great for social studies resources and will help you out on your research for muckraking. And we're going to click on Media Center, and we're going to go to Online Databases, and we're going to use this first one, ABC-Clio. And it's going to, well, actually, it should. You see, I'm already logged in, but it's going to prompt you for a username and password, and our username and password are different than the other databases because the district pays for this one. So the username is Ankeny1 and AEA11, and your teacher will probably write that on the board. So you'll click Login, and you will click the American History database. And you see right away that they're featuring different eras. And this is a great place to start your research. So click on eras, and as you scroll down, you can find a growing nation and an evolving nation. You see these match your time periods. And many of you will see things that relate right away to your topics: racism in America, shame of the cities, etc. Okay, so you would click on one of those. So racism in America, let's say that this was the one you wanted to focus on. Notice that probably the things that are most useful to you are articles. These are going to be secondary sources that are overviews on a particular subtopic within this time period. So for example, the Los Angeles race riot. And then from there, you can get to even more things: media, maps, visuals, etc., documents, etc. Okay, so you can always find more different kinds of resources here. The articles are going to be good for giving you a background. These more specific images are really primary documents, and there's a little description, and you'll notice that every source has a citation right there. So that's another really great reason to use ABC-Clio, okay, or any database really, because they really help you out by providing the citations with you. Okay, you should be able to just copy and paste images. You could save it, or you should be able to copy the image if you wanted to use something in your brochure, as long as you use the citation as well. Okay, so documents, maybe you want to look at, well, if you're not looking at immigration, then you might not want to look at that, but as you click on things, you can sometimes follow the trail a little bit more. So you see that sometimes new things pop up depending on what you click on. Okay, so you can keep bopping around that way. And if this is not working for you to work by era, for example, if you're doing something about the conservation movement, you're interested in John Muir or Theodore Roosevelt, you might want to just search conservation and see where that takes you to begin with, and you can start looking for things. And then as I'm looking at things, I'm looking at related eras, because you want to make sure you're working in the right time period. So, oh, okay, so this is the progressive era. This one might be a good one to work on. Okay, another topic you might want to do some searching with is if you're interested in sanitation and diseases, you might try something like tuberculosis. And see where that takes you, okay? And again, you want to look at, okay, this one's going to be related here. Look at the eras that are related, so you're going to the right places. Okay, so that's a little intro to ABC-Clio. If this does not get you what you need, you will be moving on tomorrow to some more sources, but if you need to get started, particularly if you've got one of those sources that's not necessarily only linked to an era, you might go to you might want to move on to what we're going to look at in the next couple days. So if you go to middle school, go back to the Northview main page, and if you click on the vault, this is a site where I'm keeping class resources, and you can go to class projects and 8th grade social studies muckraking, and I do have lots of links here for different topics as well. So you could click on the category that you have here, and you can start poking in on other resources as well. But today the main focus is going to be ABC-Clio. It's just if you you want to get started at home or in study hall, or if you have one of those topics that isn't quite working with ABC-Clio. All right, so there you go. Enjoy.